Still got 4 cabinets left.
Probably is.
Hey, Jonathan.
You want to be a farmer? Here's a couple of acres.
That's a bad line, isn't it?
Do you have any good ones?
Well, that was from the Last Action Hero.
Oh, it was a Stooges prank or something.
Look, your hands are all bloody. What a mess.
It's not blood, it's paint.
It's supposed to be blood for the Last Action Hero. And we are dedicating this, by the way, to Steve Rudy Gretnick from Luxembourg, Europe. He said, dedicate me a video. So I think we do. How about if we show him the Last Action Hero before we crate it? It has to be crated tonight. 6 o'clock and they think the day is over. Remember, tonight, wait a minute, tonight is tomato rice soup. Look, just came in a Joker Z. Anyway, look at this beautiful game with all the LEDs, all high resolution, high output LEDs, all different colors throughout the playfield. Really looks terrific looking, as usual. And that glass, I don't know. That's an awfully big one. From what I heard, they kept sending it back and he wanted his face bigger and bigger and bigger. That's pretty big. Anyway, back here, let's start with the back here. In here, of course, we've rebuilt the power supply, logic board. This cable goes up to the light bar up top. And we had the usual issues with the PPB board. You know, the relay in that corner of the board, turn the light on. All of these games, no light. Ah, there's the light. See down there? Can you see it, Frank? Do I have to lift this out, young man? Okay. That relay right there, you have to reheat that now because that is a critical relay for the two, it flips and it plays either a flash lamp or it lets a coil fire. And they're ice cold now, along with all the other connections. So you got to remember to do your relays now. Your relays, you flip a relay and down there, that one there, the AB relay. And you do that with the soundboard too. These are the 3-channel sound, left and right, and then the woofer down on the bottom. Great sound. Data East always had terrific stereo sound. Always very, very impressive. As is this game. They threw everything in this game. Everything. They got a shaker motor. They got 3 magnets. We bought a new flipper magnet board, or a magnet board, not a flipper magnet, a magnet board. TNT Amusements sells them, and Marco sells one too. So people are now making that board because the original one burns up. And you know what? I think it burned up from cold solder joints. So once you do that, it's kind of bulletproofing the whole game. Everything inside from soup to nuts. The only issues we have, because it shakes so much, it sometimes shakes the single set screw that holds the crane in place loose. So you should put a little drop of Loctite on that when you tighten that up. So when the thing is shaking as you're playing it, it's not going to shake your screw loose. There's 2 switches that are critical that you need to adjust, the one here and the one over here. And there's a really elaborate tests in the game so you can actually get it set just right so it stops and starts at the right place. Otherwise, you'll never lock a ball up. Stephen, could you turn down the volume a little on that? It's upsetting. I'm talking to you. That's right, young man. Did you just burp on my video? You can't do that.
All day long. But don't use it.
And Walter, what?
Don't give up your day job.
I couldn't resist. What a great line. You know, that movie was actually really good. It really was. And this poor machine was so maligned. Misaligned. Listen, I liked this movie. I thought this movie was really good. And I really thoroughly enjoyed it when it was out at the theater. As a matter of fact, there's YouTube videos up of where the characters are today, all the people in the movie. Boy, it had a boatload of guest stars. The only glitch with this game is the motor shakes so much, sometimes the ball doesn't trap in the crane, because that's rattling all over the place. And we have the latest software in this. But let's give it a whirl. Has an opening shot that's very similar to Lethal Weapon and also to Terminator. But there are 5 targets. Let's see. Did I get it? Yes, I did. Look at that. Aren't I great? Now, once you make the first shot, I can hear all this even above the noise of this, Steven. Anyway, right down there. I was actually going to show you how to get the instant crane multi-ball. There's 6 balls in this game, but let me show you something. When you first take the shot, on your crane shot, okay. Now this resets, and now if you get them all down, you lighten the crane shot. But you have to shoot the ball up high enough to get it in. Now, see what I mean? It's rattling all over the place. It's kind of haphazard how it locks the ball. See, if it doesn't go over that little divot just right, then it will not lock the ball. But the good news is, because the game programming understands that, it will play around that, and it'll make the ball what they call a virtual lock. So you'll still get credit for it even if the ball does not go up there. Very, very good planning. They were planning for all contingencies, especially if the crane stopped working completely. I have played some Last Action here where the crane has never moved. Motor-wise, it's very durable. Here, let's get it ready for the crane shot. It is really rattling up a storm. Now, we've sold a bunch of these to customers in the past. I know of several that have unplugged the shaker motor. But that's a personal choice. Now remember, now we're 2-ball multi-ball, but it's giving us credit for the 2 balls locked up. But the way to get all the balls out is by rattling into these 2 shots, these 2 captive shots, activates your multi-ball. So you have to hit them. Every time you do that, you can see it'll light the center hole. And then it's a mess, as you will see in a moment. It'll launch balls up from below. My jackpot shot's lit, as you can see on the left side, the left ramp. And then the last ball to come out will be my crane captive ball. Now, when that green light's flashing right here, your magnets are working. See? As you hit targets, the magnets, you can see them going all over. There's 3 of them there, just like in the Addams Family. I've seen it whip it right into those holes there, so it's pretty good. They got pretty good control. This also has an interesting concept. When it's done with multi-ball, at some point, it'll actually, now I can reactivate the multi-ball. See, I've got 6 seconds to reactivate it. You have to shoot the movie screen there. Now it reactivates it. I'm not sharp, but there is a neat feature where it finally gets fed up with all the multi-balls. It shuts your flippers off until you just have 1 ball left. And then you're back to single ball play. Clever stuff. Just loaded with programming, folks. Loaded with programming. Remember, you have your smart missile. You get, just like Jurassic Park, it covers everything on the field. There's video modes. Oh my gosh. Tons of stuff. Well, my multi-ball's ready. You can shoot the movie screen. See, You can play this and get multiple multi-balls per ball. Lots of good stuff, folks. I think our customer, Frank, is going to be very happy. You know,
I'll be back.
I guess it wouldn't be fair unless I gave a good line from the movie. That was a good line, yeah? No. This game is lacking just one thing. We offer this as an option. It's a $100 option. And what we do is we exchange the Mylar in the back for this. And thanks to Nick Vischer for coming up with this great idea. Hey, Steven, what do you think of this for the back glass?
You want people to buy it, don't you?
Well, this is an option. I mean, I'll even autograph it, huh? Walter? I don't think he agrees.
That's a 30-day guarantee.
Team molding for WrestleFest. Keep watching. We got WrestleFest coming, but this beautiful game is going to be shipped out with 3 other games. You saw the earlier ones, Atlantis. Well, Whodunit is the last one. Doctor. Oh man, all 4 games. Whodunit will be done, we think, tomorrow, so that'll be ready to go. You have to take that. That means extensive work. And look at what Steven's doing back here on Space Invader.
Black line on it.
Yes, I know. It came in. There's some clodhopper that painted a black border around. So Steven's repainting all the red, and then he'll do the blue next, and then the white next, I guess, and then
I'll do the blue probably.
we already rebuilt the electronics, so this is coming very soon. The Whodunit cabinet is finished. So just have to get all the buttons back on and do some further scrubbing. And this baby will be ready for video too. Oh, you know what? I'll show you this while we have it out. Look at this, it's absolutely a mess. It's a nightmare. Everything is ice cold on that. No one's ever reflowed any of these connectors or optics. But this is the slot wheel system. Very elaborate thing, and actually very delicate and very dirty. So that is next on the agenda. Anyway, thanks for watching Last Action Hero. World WrestleFest will be up shortly tonight. Good night. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. Are you still here?